Member for Mawson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I rise today to talk about one of my favourite subjects, booze. And I want to congratulate the Kangaroo Island Spirits team, led by John and Sarah Lark, who last night in London picked up a gold medal at the International Wine and Spirit Competition. First time ever that a South Australian gin distillery has won a gold medal in that very prestigious international competition. And of course, in the electorate of Mawson, we are blessed with so many producers of quality booze. And I say that because we used to be known as the wine state, but increasingly we're becoming known as the state that produces amazing spirits, ciders, beers, and other wonderful drinks. In the McLaren Vale area, we have 150 wineries, including more than 80 cellar doors, and we're really seeing some huge increases in the number of visitors coming to McLaren Vale, largely off the back of the development of the Cube at Darrenburg. And I was there for lunch last weekend, and it's an amazing place. And they say that they've been so busy during the school holidays with kids wanting to come through what is a little bit like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. It's an amazing place, and you really have to go and experience it to believe what they've done there. Thanks very much to Darry and Chester Osborne and their vision. It's also something that we as a government put $2 million into for a $15 million build. So the Osborne family stumped up $13 million. And we keep hearing from the new government that they're going to do away with those grants because they don't want to pick winners. Well, what's that left for you to pick? Losers? Because everyone is a winner in McLaren Vale because of this development of the Darrenburg Cube. All the wineries and the restaurants that I talk to say that their visitor numbers are up because of these developments. We've also seen cellar doors right throughout South Australia receive $25,000 grants, which has really helped them go to the banks and get some money so that they can invest to have some of the best cellar doors and experiences anywhere in the world. And the Minister for Agriculture spoke earlier about the fact that South Australia and Adelaide is a member of the Great Wine Capitals. And when we did the deal, we didn't just do the deal for Adelaide, the city, and one of our 18 wine regions. We put all 18 wine regions in. And I was up in the hills a couple of weeks ago, went to Deviation Road and caught up with Kate and Hamish there, and they received a grant from us, one of the cellar door grants, but they put a whole lot of their own money in to do a fantastic extension to their cellar door. And I tell everyone to make sure you get up there and check out what they've done. The Adelaide Hills doing very, very well in terms of what they're offering visitors from around South Australia, but also from around the world. Unico Zello, Brendan and Laura have done an amazing job up there with not just the wines that they produce, but the spirits as well. And they do a fantastic coffee cello. And if you haven't got time to make yourself an espresso martini, you get a bit of this and just whack it on the ice on a cold night at home, and it doesn't do a bad job. But if you do like an espresso martini, I can make an entire one using Kangaroo Island produce. So you use the Kangaroo Island Spirits vodka, you replace the Kahlua with a mixture of the fig syrup that you can get from Kangaroo Island, and then Nocino, 2/3 Nocino, which is produced by Kangaroo Island Spirits, and that is made from putting green walnuts and soaking them for months in spirits, and it's a great thing. So it's 2/3 Nocino, 1/3 the fig syrup, and then you put the coffee roasted by Kangaroo Island coffee roasters in there as well, and a lot of ice, and you shake it. Now I find that a cocktail mixer just doesn't do it for me. I use a thermos, then you can sort of serve all your mates at the same time, and you're not there all night. So just a few handy tips for the former Minister for Food and Grog. Also, when we look at the breweries around our area, we're looking forward to Swell Brewing opening up in McLaren Vale a little bit later on. Dan Wright and his wife Karina, who's an exceptional winemaker for Oliver's Taranga, are building an amazing new brewery, and I guess it's a cellar door, a beer door, whatever they call their brewery. But that's awesome. We've got Jeff and Mary Goodison. We've got Smiling Samoy down at Maiponga. Fork Tree Brewing is just opened up down at Carricklinga. Of course, we've got Vale, which is doing a great job, and the Shifty Lizard Boys. Now, there's some hipsters who have moved into our area in the main street of Wollonga. We used to do a 5 pub crawl in Wollonga. There's sort of only 3 pubs. Everyone goes, how do you get 5? Well, you do 3 on the way up, 2 on the way back. Well, now they've put a tap house in the middle, so we actually probably get 7 now, which is fantastic. It's a great little tap house, the Shifty Lizard. So please, if you want a good drink, come down to McLaren Vale and enjoy all the stuff that we've got there, or head over to Kangaroo Island where we've got award-winning spirits, beer and wine.